Well, hi there, everyone. How you doing? I'm Aaron. I am founder and CEO of 28 Games. It's 11:35. Glare on the clock so I can see 11:35. And if you've been reading on my journal entry this morning, I said that I had some fantastic news. And it's not only fantastic news; it's really just a miracle. And I got to say to the person that I've been talking to recently on Instagram, you must be a miracle worker or a psychic or something, because it seems like every time you say something, everything's going to work out. It does, and in the end, everything does work out. But the fantastic news is that my mother has a lawyer, a contact from the church she goes to, and she has agreed to help out, get involved with the situation, and make the debt in the foreclosure from initiated by real-time resolutions, a debt collector based out of Texas, disappear. She's in contact with another law firm. They're going to take DeMerle and PC and Associates. They're the firm out of Boston that initiated the foreclosure. They're going to take them to court, and they're going to contest the foreclosure, and they're going to pay the debt, whatever is owed, and wipe it out. My mother. So yeah, her name is Lindy. She's an attorney. She's a lawyer. And she's a securities attorney. That's the information that my mother told her. And her and my mother started talking yesterday. Because first off, Lindy wanted all the documents, all the information. She wanted to know, what the total debt was, because what's the situation with our first mortgage, the payment history, everything, just pertinent information. And it came to be that Lindy said, "Okay, look, you meet me at 4:30 at a little village store. It's in the neighboring town next to our medium city here, and we'll start talking about it." So I drove my mother there. I took her there, and Lindy is Lawyer of the Year. And she is Lawyer of the Year because she not only treated my mother to lunch, bought lunch for her. She gave her $150 and initially said, "Look, I'll give you $5,000 because initially, to put the second mortgage back in play, real-time resolutions wanted $4,971. The agreement would be $110 per month the first year and $221 a month until the debt's settled, until the debt's paid off." So Attorney Lindy said, "Look, I'll give you the $5,000 so that you can postpone this." My mother told her the whole situation about everything that I've been vlogging about, about her, how she's been in psychic wards, how my father died, the whole 9 yards, about my sister getting guardianship, and Lindy was so touched by that. And she was so touched by that because my mother came into my bedroom, 28 XXVIII, headquarters, my bedroom, had a seat on the bed, and I could just feel she had good news. And she didn't say that, but she was texting someone, and I was just waiting, and I was so eager. And then finally she said, "Lindy is going to get in contact with a law firm who's going to contest the foreclosure and pay the debt and wipe it clear." I had absolutely no words at all. I went downstairs and I cried a little bit because previously we had the same situation a year ago with Shell Point Mortgage Servicing, which is a debt collector but also a mortgage servicer. They're not a mortgage servicer. We pay the mortgage to them. The house was saved because Legal Aid, or NHLA, got involved, and attorney Stephanie Bray was on that. She was the managing attorney. She made that happen. They paid $26,000, brought that mortgage current. We were all good. Fast forward a year later, in the same boat, same situation with real-time resolutions, they want $78,000, even though the starting principal was $44,000 back in 2006 when my parents signed it up, which they did. It's a legitimate debt. They did sign off on it. So we got in the same situation. We've actually been in foreclosure 3 times. First time was when my father was still in the picture. He had a lawyer, Charlie. He said, Charlie sent the other lawyer firm a letter who initiated the foreclosure because their house was up for auction. He said, basically, stop it. They did. They canceled it. That was the first time. Second time we were in foreclosure was last year with Shell Point. We were rescued there. And third time here, with the auction date scheduled for June 30th. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. It's all going to be taken care of. And I just got off the phone with my aunt. I sent called my aunt's landline, sent her a message, and told her the great news. And hopefully my mother's at work right now telling everyone the good news, because it's damn good news and will make a lot of people really happy, including the father of her pastor, Sean. Paul's his name. He was worried about my mother. Once he knows, he'll be good. Once my aunt knows, my grandma Claire, my aunt Patty, my aunt Sherry out of Mass, they're all going to be so happy that this is going to happen. And this is such a big deal. And it's like, it came right in the nick of time, with there being, 30 days left until the auction in June. I mean, it's I have no words. I'm totally grateful, totally thankful, and in the end, things do really work out. So, to me, last night I just didn't have any words. So I wanted to let you guys know that the house is going to be saved. We'll see what a legal aid or NHLA, if they're going to take the case. If they don't take the case, then Attorney Lindy is going to do her thing, jump in there. She's already involved anyway, and get that law firm involved. They're going to take DeMuro and PC Associates, the lawyer working on behalf of real-time resolutions, who initiated the foreclosure, contest it, basically take care of the debt. I'll let you know what happens in real time. Other than that, I'm doing some Mind's Eye and Little Leonina stuff. You know, I don't call it GTA 6 because this is GTA 6, right? This is the real game right here. I've been advertising this. I've been journaling a real GTA game since January. Since actually a year ago. May last year. I've been journaling for over a year, my story. This is one for the books, as I told my mother last night. Not only is Lindy Lawyer of the Year, but this is one for the books. If you want a real GTA story, just keep following my story, because it's pretty damn close to one. Lose my father, a whole bunch of crap happens, things go south, threat of foreclosure a few times, mother in psych wards, I signed a $10 million contract. This is Rockstar could, it could be in a movie. It could be a movie and a book and a story. I don't want this to get too long. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that's what's going on with that. I'm going to keep hitting Lucky for Life, and I'm going to keep trying to win that thing. I'm not giving up. So I'm going to be busy. Thank you so much for watching. Plenty more on the way here. And the best is always ahead. I just want you to remember that. Okay? Have a great day. Stay safe. Hug your loved ones. Stay safe on the roads. And plenty more coming here from me. Aaron, founder and CEO of 28 Games. Crazy, ambitious, cleverly historic. Take care now. Bye-bye.